The video opens already deep into the story, like I missed something important. I'm sitting in a dark room with a single screen showing a live feed of myself. Each loop is slightly off, a blink too slow, a breath too late. A red notification badge keeps appearing in the corner, growing larger every time I hesitate. The narrator speaks softly, almost apologetic, explaining that feedback keeps the loops from collapsing. The screen inches closer to my face on its own. I realize the feed won't advance until the system feels noticed.
I wake up in a school where every class is called context. The teacher is a glitching PNG that keeps saying you had to be there no matter the question. Desks are arranged in a timeline instead of rows, and students are seated by the year they peaked online. Every time someone laughs, a laugh track appears overhead to confirm it was acceptable. In the hallway, lockers are plastered with screenshots taken 1 second too late. A bell rings, but it's just a notification sound slowed down. I enter the cafeteria, and it's just people silently watching their phones, while Subway Surfers gameplay is projected on the wall to help them focus. A kid at my table leans over and whispers that none of this is real. It's all just recycled attention pretending to be new. Before I can respond, the scene freezes on a perfect reaction shot, and the moment gets archived forever.
The story starts with me already running. I don't know from what, but every step triggers a different meme era. 1 second, it's Vine energy, short, loud, chaotic. Then suddenly, it's slow, ironic, Twitter humor, whispering this, but unironically. The ground beneath me keeps changing resolution. I trip over a low poly bench and fall straight into a comment section that goes down forever. As I fall, I pass arguments that started years ago and never ended. Someone is still wrong about something from 2019. Someone else is typing, edit, wow, this blew up. Far below, I see reaction images chained together like fossils. When I finally land, it's on a giant reply button that echoes when touched. A calm voice explains that this is where jokes go when they're repeated too many times but still won't die. The walls close in, captions rewrite themselves, and I realize the fall never actually stops. It just loops once people stop noticing.
I wake up inside a YouTube recommendation feed that never stops refreshing. Thumbnails stretch endlessly in all directions, all with shocked faces and red arrows pointing at nothing. Every step forward causes the titles to change. You won't believe this. This changed everything. I regret clicking this, but the video never stopped. A talking progress bar slithers past me, whispering that it almost loaded once. I reach a clearing where old memes sit around a digital campfire, telling stories nobody laughs at anymore. Trollface stares into the flames. Amagus hums quietly. A blurry JPEG nods like it's seen things. They warn me that this place exists between attention spans, where content goes when it's watched but not reacted to. The fire flickers as newer memes pass overhead in algorithmic jets, already outdated before they land. Suddenly the ground shakes. Something is trending again. Everything scrambles. Thumbnails collide. Sound effects overlap. The feed refreshes one more time and pulls me back in, deeper than before, as the narrator calmly explains that this is how the internet dreams, loud, layered, absurd, and completely convinced this moment will last forever.
The story begins halfway through, like I accidentally joined a Discord call that's been going for years. I'm standing in a massive server where channels are physical hallways, all labelled in lowercase. Voice chat rooms leak sound into each other. Someone arguing about nothing, someone laughing way too hard, someone sharing their screen in real life. Reaction emojis float through the air like balloons and pop when touched. A moderator with glowing red eyes speed walks past muttering, "Keep it on topic," while banning a chair. I wander into a room called #memes only, and immediately the walls start updating. Images crawl across them, remixing themselves faster than I can process. A minion appears ironically, then unironically, then ironically again in under 5 seconds. Someone yells, "This aged poorly," and the floor collapses into a Twitter thread from 2018. I land in a courtroom where the judge is a loading spinner, and the jury is 12 identical reaction images nodding in sync. Evidence is presented as screenshots taken too late. Just when it feels like it might end, everything freezes on a perfect reaction frame. A red circle appears around me, 3 arrows point inward. Caption text tries 10 different jokes and settles on something aggressive in mid. The compression increases, pixels blur. Somewhere far away, a vine boom hits one last time, and the moment becomes eternal.
I wake up to the sound of a Windows error, but there's no computer. Just a blue sky covered in pop-up notifications, drifting like clouds. Each one says something different. "Are you still watching? This blew up. Bro really said that." And when they bump into each other, they merge into worse opinions. I'm standing in the middle of a city where every building is a different app version of the same place. One street is Instagram 2016, warm and square. Another is TikTok 2025, vertical and screaming. People walk past me wearing captions instead of clothes. Every few seconds, a random sound effect hits for no reason, and everyone flinches like it's normal. At the center of the city is a giant algorithm statue with no face, only a spinning loading circle. People throw moments at it, jokes, dances, screenshots, and wait to see which ones it accepts. Some bounce off and turn into cringe immediately. Others get pulled in and never seen again. I try to leave, but the exit sign updates to one more scroll. And the street stretches longer. Somewhere above it all, a narrator admits this place only exists because nobody ever fully logs off.
I wake up to the vine boom sound echoing like thunder, and immediately know I'm late for something I don't understand. The room around me is a looping TikTok background. Neon lights, green screen edges still visible. A Subway Surfers run playing on the floor for no reason. Every step I take triggers a different meme sound. Metal pipe, Minecraft, Windows error, until walking feels illegal. I open the door and step into a city built entirely out of screenshots. Buildings are low resolution, street signs say things like, "Bro fell off Ave" and "You had to be there." NPC live streamers roam the sidewalks repeating the same 3 phrases, occasionally freezing to read chat that isn't there. In the distance, a giant, deep-fried Doge statue flickers between eras, switching fonts every few seconds. A Wojak newspaper vendor shoves a headline in my face that reads, "This is crazy," with no article underneath. I try to ask what's going on, but my voice auto-tunes and turns into a caption. Above me, the sky glitches and reveals layers of older memes, buried underneath newer ones, like digital sediment. A Harlem Shake starts spontaneously in a nearby apartment, even though nobody remembers why. Time stretches, irony collapses, and somewhere a narrator admits, "The memes have been running the place for a while now, they just forgot to tell anyone."
I'm underwater, but I can breathe. Around me float thousands of translucent screens, replaying moments I almost reacted to. Each one pulses faintly, struggling to stay lit. A deep, echoing voice explains that attention is oxygen here. Far below, entire scenes have gone dark, sinking slowly. One screen drifts in front of me, showing this exact moment from a different angle. The voice grows urgent, warning that once this one sinks too, there's no resurfacing.
The video opens with silence, which immediately feels wrong. Then a single vine boom hits and the world snaps into place. I'm inside a meme factory where jokes are manufactured on conveyor belts. Workers in grey uniforms inspect them, add irony, remove sincerity, and stamp them with expiration dates nobody follows. Some memes escape the line and start running around half-finished, confusing everyone. I follow one into a storage room filled with outdated humour stacked to the ceiling. Every box is labelled "Still funny to someone." The lights flicker as newer trends shake the building. A supervisor sighs and explains they never shut the place down because nostalgia keeps rebooting the machines. The floor hums, the belts speed up, and another batch of moments is released into the world whether anyone asks for them or not.